I've been thinking today about procrastination and have come to the conclusion that sometimes procrastination is actually incubation. Like an egg being warmed up, getting ready to hatch. Like there's something going on underneath, up in your subconscious, in your imagination, a creative impulse that's waiting to be born. And these past few days, I've been procrastinating, putting off doing this video. I've made a commitment to do it. It should have been done by now. I've been criticizing myself for it too, and remembering how my mother once told me and my father that we were terrible procrastinators. My pace certainly wasn't like hers. She was very, very quick, and mine is more like my father's was, and that's easygoing, pretty mellow, and I'm very content to just sort of mosey along. In fact, my favorite way of procrastinating is hanging out with jambalaya. What's up, baby? Wait a minute, okay.
That's our quarterback, our guys leading the charge.
Of course, there's value in this for both me and Jamba, but I continue to think of it as putting off what I should really be doing. Sometimes, when I'm putting off doing a particular something, I do something else on my to-do list, but I still judge it. Even taking a walk to the trailhead at the end of the road on a beautiful day like today, I have to remind myself that this is a good thing to do. Now on this walk, I decide to do the transition Qigong form from Vicky De La Gioio's Pivot to Positive program. During the part where I'm letting go of what's no longer useful, I think about letting go of judgment about my pace. I do believe that the judgment slows me down even more. When I get back home, still stuck on what the message of this video should be, I decide to clean the kitchen. When an unexpected inspiration hits. Mama was right, I was born to mosey. Mama was right, I just love to take it easy. I tried to pick up my pace, tried to get in the race, but Mama was right. Now I began to explore this new developing song at the piano. Mama was right, I was born to mosey. Mama was right, I just love to take it easy. I try to pick up the pace, I try to run in the race. The faster I go, the more I miss out. I don't think that's what my life is about. So Mama was right. Okay, I think that'll do it. And the floodgates of inspiration are open. Now there's a story that's relevant here. You've heard of the golden rule about how to treat other people. Well, there is a golden egg rule about how to treat ourselves. And to help with this, I'm going to invite my little friend Shadow Rat to tell the story of the goose that laid the golden egg. Now, Shadow Rat has been an important influence in my life for, I would say, almost 20 years. He's a puppet being who's not a rat. He identifies as a male bear. Shatterat, will you tell the story of the goose that laid the golden egg?
Yes, okay. Is there anybody really in there? Anyway, there was a farmer who had a flock of geese. One day, he noticed that one of his hens had laid a golden egg, so he called his husband to come take a look.
Wait a minute, Shatterat, didn't the farmer call his wife?
No, not this time. This is a much more recent story than that. Did you think there was only ever one goose that laid a golden egg?
All right, Shatterat, go ahead with the story.
The two farmers marveled that the hen would lay a beautiful golden egg each day. So they thanked the goose, gave her a special roosting spot. They even enlarged the pond to make the whole flock happy. The farmers never took it for granted. They contributed to their community, invested and kept plenty in savings, and they lived happily ever after.
Wait, Shatterat, that's not how the story ends. The way I heard it, the farmer thought the goose must be just full of gold, so they cut her open to get it all at once. But they killed her, and they never got any more eggs.
But that's a horrible ending. The farmers I'm talking about had read the tragic story about that other poor goose. That's why they took good care of their goose and kept quiet about it, so no one would try to steal her.
Okay, well, the moral of the story is the same. The golden egg rule is to do unto yourself whatever will make you most healthy and whole. It means take good care and don't harm yourself by trying to do too much at once. I think it's important to remember to allow time for incubation. You think? Thank you, Chef. Mama was right. I was born to mosey. Mama was right. I prefer to take it easy. I tried to pick up my pace. I tried to run in the race. But the faster I go, the more I miss out. I just don't think that's what my life is about. Mama was right. I was born to mosey. Mama was right. I prefer to take it easy. I've tried to pick up my pace. I've tried to run in the race. But the faster I go, the more I miss out. I just don't think that's what my life is about. My life is about. My life is about. Mama was right. So an important thing about the golden egg rule is to find your rhythm, move in your groove, and embrace your pace.